All right, what's up everybody? I'm here on this beautiful day and I decided I'm gonna go ahead and get some new binoculars. My old binoculars really bit the dust, and so I need these new ones right now to be able to see what's going on out here. It's January 1st, 2023, and honestly, nobody else is out here because the season for catch and keep closed just yesterday for striped bass. So I'm gonna see what I can see with these new binoculars. Now what I got is I went ahead and got the Bushnell. They're $60 at Dick's, so I wanna show you what's inside of them, and then I'll give you my review if they're worth having. So we're gonna go and open this box up. And let's see what we got in here. Now when I was at Dick's, they said that this would be a good option. I don't think they really knew too much about marine binoculars and stuff like that, but I took their word for it. Right away what I noticed is there's a nice neoprene case with it. That'll come in handy, be able to keep it scratch free. You got the quick start guide. Let's go and see what this is. So quick start guide here. Pretty simple, you know, nothing you don't really know. And then the binoculars themselves are in just a clamshell. All right, so open up the binoculars right away. You know, the ones I had before were Nikons, and they were really nice. They were rubberized and all that stuff. And right away, I can tell these are a little bit cheaper made. I mean, for 60 bucks, what do you expect? They are 10 by 50s, so I should be able to see pretty far. Normally I go with 7 by 50s when I'm out on the water, but this is what they had for $69.99. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them off. I wish these were actually like one piece to keep them a little bit easier. And the eye pieces too. You know, I'm impressed by them so far. Like, I'm gonna use them a little bit today, see what I see, that kind of stuff. And hopefully it'll help me find some fish out here. So let's go ahead and start looking. And you can see pretty far with them. All right, so now I got them focused in. And I can see pretty well out there. Actually, the one problem is it's tons of fog out. But I'm gonna survey this area of the river for any life. Now what I'm looking for right now, I'm looking for seagulls or gannets or anything like that on the water that's gonna give away feeding fish. Now I'm actually pretty impressed. Even though they're pretty cheap optics, I'm seeing pretty well out here. I had no clue what to say, what distance I'm seeing, but I can see pretty far. Now the one nice thing that's really helping here is that it's a flat, calm day, and so the image isn't shaky at all. A lot of people say when you get up into those higher images or those higher magnification, if you're not careful, it can get pretty shaky, especially when it's really wavy out. So I'm not seeing much out here. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run the depth that it's been holding some fish, and I'll keep stopping every once in a while and tell you what I think about it, and I'll let you know if I do find some fish. So I'm gonna close them up, take care of the trash. I'm gonna put in the little bag. Of course they have the strap too. I'm not gonna put a strap on there, and other stuff like that. So let's go ahead, we'll take care of them. Put them in there for 60 bucks for quick access. I'm not too worried about putting on the caps. We'll keep those caps safe out here. All right, so unfortunately, I didn't get any fish today so far, but I gotta say, for the $69 that I spent on these binoculars, I'm more than pleased. Again, they're the Bushnell Power View binoculars, 10 by 50. And I feel like I've been able to see everything pretty well, spotting birds from over a mile away. You know, I'm happy with them. The only thing that I would say is I'm curious about their durability. They feel a little cheap, but you know, like I've been saying this whole time, I like them. Like I said too, I like that they're cheap because if I break them or lose them or whatever, I'm not too worried about it. Now, that being said, I think if I were to upgrade ever, I would go for image stabilizing because it does make a huge difference. It's flat, calm today, which makes it a lot easier to see and use these kind, but on a wavy day, I bet it'd be really hard to see out of these. All right guys, so that's it for me. I really like these binoculars, especially for the price. You know, they worked really well for me. I could see everywhere I wanted to see. The one thing that I would say is when you're looking out pretty far and the boat's rocking, they do get really rocky, and that may be because of the bigger magnification they have. So you might want a 7x50 instead of these 10x50s if you're worried about that, or just go ahead and go all in and buy some image stabilizing ones. But overall, for the price, for what I need them to do, I'm happy with what I got. So I'd highly recommend, if you're just looking for some cheap binoculars, these Bushnells definitely fit the bill.